Welcome, curious minds. Welcome back to another deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're doing something a bit special. We want to dig into, the real journey of learning something new.
Right, not just the how-to steps.
Exactly. Forget just rules and lists for a moment.
Yeah.
Our mission today is really about understanding the motivation, the mindset you need to keep going, to really make progress.
And we thought a great way to look at this is through learning a language, like English, something maybe a lot of you are wrestling with right now.
Yeah, definitely relatable.
And just to give you a map, we've broken this down into 3 parts, kind of like stages of a journey.
Hey, what are they?
We've got the starting line, then we hit the messy middle, and finally we look towards the horizon.
Nice. A full expedition.
That's the plan. A really comprehensive look, hopefully giving you some solid takeaways wherever you are on your own path.
Okay, let's dive in. The starting line. Picture this. You're standing right at the bottom of this, enormous mountain. Let's call it Fluency Peak. You look up, way up, and the top is just lost in the clouds.
Yeah.
What's that first feeling, that gut reaction?
Oh, overwhelm. Definitely overwhelm. Yeah, it's that little voice, isn't it? Saying, whoa, I am not ready for this.
Right.
Your brain just starts listing all the problems. My vocabulary's tiny. My accent's awful. I'm gonna sound stupid. That story you tell yourself, that fear of messing up, of looking bad, that's honestly the biggest hurdle right at the start.
Okay, so if that fear is like the first big wall, where's the tool we need? The first thing we pack for this climb, I'm guessing it's not a grammar book?
No, you're right. It's permission.
Permission.
Yeah, permission to be imperfect. Simple word.
It's simple.
But actually giving it to yourself, especially as an adult, that's surprisingly tough. Why do you think we fight it so much? We know logically mistakes happen, but still.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Like, you watch a toddler learning to walk, they fall down, get up, laugh sometimes, no big deal.
Exactly. They just keep going.
But us, when we're learning something new, making a mistake feels risky, like we're going to be judged or something.
Right. Because as adults, we've spent years learning that mistakes can mean, failing a test or criticism or even feeling ashamed. Our ego builds up these defenses.
It's about protecting ourselves.
Pretty much. So giving yourself that permission, it's like consciously deciding, okay, my self-worth isn't tied to getting this perfect right now. It's a big mental shift.
A kind of rebellion, almost.
Yeah, I like that. A rebellion against that ingrained fear. Every time you mispronounce something or use the wrong tense, that's not failure. It's just data. Yeah, data for your brain. Proof you're in the game, you're trying. Thinking about it that way really helps take the sting out of it. It's feedback, not failure.
Okay, that feels lighter. Liberating, even. So we've got permission. But this climb is long. We need fuel, right? What keeps us going when it gets tough?
Yes, the fuel. That's your why.
Your why.
Why are you even climbing this mountain? And here's the key. It can't be vague. It needs to be specific. It needs to be emotional.
Okay, so I want to learn English isn't enough. What makes a why powerful? Now, give us an example. Because I want a better job feels a bit flat.
Good point. Better job is okay, but it lacks punch. Compare that to something like, I want to confidently lead that project meeting with our international clients, get my ideas across clearly, see the difference.
Yeah, you can almost feel that scenario. There's a specific outcome, a feeling attached.
Exactly. Or maybe it's personal. I want to sit with my cousins at the next family gathering and actually get their jokes, share my own stories, not just smile and nod.
Right, that connects.
That specific emotional why isn't just a reason, it's like a warm fire inside you.
Yeah.
When things get tough, when you feel like quitting, that's what you come back to. That's what keeps you putting one foot in front of the other.
Got it. So the mission at the starting line is twofold. First, give yourself that permission to stumble.
Absolutely crucial.
And second, dig deep and find your specific, powerful, emotional why. That's your launch pad.
That's your foundation. Nailed it.
Okay, fast forward. We've started. We got the permission slip signed. We've got our why burning bright. Motivation's high. We're learning things.
The honeymoon phase.
Right. But then, maybe a few weeks in, maybe a couple months, that initial buzz wears off. It feels like you've hit a wall. You're putting in the time, but you just don't feel like you're getting better. Is that the messy middle? That plateau everyone talks about?
That is exactly the messy middle. And the first thing to know is it's totally normal.
Okay, reassuring.
More than normal, it's actually a necessary part of learning. When you feel stuck like that, your brain's not just taking a break, it's working hard behind the scenes.
Doing what?
It's consolidating. organizing all the new stuff you've learned, building stronger connections, moving things from that short-term, effortful memory into, more automatic long-term storage.
Ah, okay. So even if I don't see progress, it's still happening.
Absolutely. Real mastery is often built in these quiet periods. Think of it like roots growing underground. You don't see it, but the plant is getting stronger.
That's a great image.
Yeah.
Okay, so if progress isn't always obvious, how do we keep our spirits up? How do we navigate this messy bit?
Right. Strategy 1. We need to redefine what progress looks like. We need to start hunting for the invisible wins.
Invisible wins? Like what?
Small things. Things you might normally dismiss. Like maybe you're watching a TV show in English and you realize, hey, I only had to pause it twice this time, not 10 times.
Ah.
Or you read a comment on YouTube and you actually get the joke, the nuance. Or you have a quick chat, maybe ordering coffee, and you didn't have to desperately search for every single word.
Yeah, those little moments.
They're huge. They're signs of real internal shifts. Some people find keeping like a win journal really helps. Jot them down.
A win journal, I like that.
Yeah, and think about this one. Understanding the lyrics to a song you love without looking them up for the first time, that feels amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's a massive invisible win.
Totally. Okay, so spotting those hidden victories is key.
Mhm.
What's the second strategy for surviving the messy middle?
This one's maybe even more important. You have to find a way to fall in love with the process itself.
Fall in love with the process. Okay, sounds nice.
Mhm.
But let's be real. Sometimes studying verb tables or grammar rules feels more like, well, a chore. How do you
Yeah.
fall in love with that?
Yeah, good point. You don't necessarily fall in love with the verb table itself. You fall in love with what it lets you do. The trick is linking the learning to stuff you already enjoy, your passions.
Okay, how?
Well, say you love cooking. Find cooking channels in English on YouTube, follow recipes in English, or if you're a gamer, switch the game language. Find an international server and actually try to chat with people, even if it's basic.
Ah, so you integrate it into your fun time.
Exactly. It stops feeling like studying and starts feeling like just living. You're using the language for something real, something you genuinely care about.
And then consistency kind of takes care of itself, doesn't it? Because you're not forcing yourself anymore.
Precisely. Learning becomes this cool side effect of doing things you enjoy anyway. You're not, pushing this heavy rock up a hill anymore.
You're just enjoying the hike.
You're just enjoying the hike and, hey, look, you're getting closer to the top without even obsessing over it.
Love that. Okay, so we've battled through the messy middle. We've spotted our invisible wins. We've made learning part of our life. Eventually, we get to a point where things feel a bit clearer. Maybe we emerge onto a ridge, catch our breath. Is that the horizon?
That's it. You've come through the thickest part. You can see a bit further now. And the most important thing to do here, pause, turn around, and actually look back at how far you've climbed.
Which most people don't do, right? We're always looking at how much further we have to go.
Exactly. We're always focused on the gap. But I really encourage you, become like an archaeologist of your own learning journey.
An archaeologist.
How? Dig up your old stuff. Find those first notebooks filled with basic phrases. Listen to a voice recording you made months ago trying to speak. Rewatch a movie that felt completely impossible back then. Oh, wow.
Seriously, do it. The feeling you get when you see the difference, the actual tangible proof of how far you've come, it's incredibly powerful, shocking, even in a good way.
That sounds really motivating. And does that perspective, looking back, lead to the next big shift? You mentioned English. Or the skill isn't the destination.
Yes. That sense of accomplishment often triggers this realization. Okay, this skill I've been working so hard on, English, coding, playing guitar, whatever it is, it's not the end point.
So if it's not the destination, what is it?
It's the vehicle.
The vehicle.
Think about learning to drive a car. You don't just learn to drive for the sake of driving circles in a parking lot.
Oh, you learn so you can go places.
Exactly.
Okay.
You learn so you can visit friends, go on road trips, get to work easily. The driving skill gives you freedom, opens up possibilities, enables adventures. The car is the vehicle.
Okay, I see the parallel.
English or any skill is the same. It's a vehicle that can take you to amazing new places, connect you with new people, unlock new experiences. Wow, okay, that changes everything, doesn't it? If it's the vehicle, then the main question isn't, how do I get better at English anymore? It shifts to, what?
It shifts to, where do I want to go with this? See how that flips the perspective? Suddenly the pressure for perfection kind of eases off.
Yeah, because it's not about polishing the vehicle endlessly.
It's about using it. The focus moves to doing things. You don't just practice speaking. You aim to have a real conversation about something you're interested in. You don't just practice writing. You decide to, I don't know, write a blog post about your hobby in English, even if it's not perfect.
The skill becomes the tool, not the masterpiece itself.
Perfectly put, it's the means to a much more interesting end.
So wrapping this up for everyone listening, the ultimate aim isn't flawless English or perfectly executed skill. It's actually, what? A bigger life.
Yes, it's a richer, bigger, more connected life. And English, or whatever skill you're learning, is simply the thing that makes that bigger life possible.
That feels really empowering. As we close out this deep dive, I really hope you listening feel that shift. We've gone from, needing that permission to be imperfect.
Finding that deep, emotional why.
Navigating the messy middle by spotting those invisible wins and actually enjoying the process.
Right, falling in love with the hike.
All the way to seeing your skill,
Yeah.
not as this final goal, but as the amazing vehicle it is.
Which leads us to one last question for you, a little something to chew on.
Go on.
Now that you've got this vehicle, this amazing tool, what's the new adventure? Where are you actually going to go with it?
Ooh, good one.
Seriously, think about it. Is it finally joining that international online book club? Is it actually planning that trip you've dreamed about where you can use the language? Maybe it's even starting your own project, like your own podcast or blog.
The possibilities really open up, don't they?
They really do. It's exciting.
It really is. Well, thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us today. Remember, you are capable. You're definitely resilient if you've made it this far.
Absolutely.
In your world, it really is about to get so much bigger. Keep going.